Have you ever wondered what angels really look like? Forget the cute chubby babies with tiny wings on greeting cards, or the beautiful humans with flowing robes and feathery wings we see in paintings. The Bible paints a much weirder and more awe-inspiring picture. So, if you're ready to have your mind blown, let's dive into what the Bible actually says about these heavenly beings. First up, let's talk about the cherubim. You might know them from the Garden of Eden story, where they guarded the way to the tree of life. But their description in the book of Ezekiel is something else entirely. Ezekiel chapter 1 describes them as having 4 faces, one of a human, one of a lion, one of an ox, and one of an eagle. They also had 4 wings. 2 wings were spread out above, and 2 covered their bodies. Their legs were straight, and their feet were like a calf's, gleaming like burnished bronze. And under their wings, on all 4 sides, they had human hands. To top it all off, the prophet says their entire bodies, including their backs, hands, and wings, were full of eyes all around. Can you even begin to picture that? 4-faced, 4-winged beings covered in eyes. Definitely not your typical Christmas card angel. Next, we have the seraphim. These angels are mentioned in Isaiah chapter 6, surrounding the throne of God. The name seraphim means the burning ones, which is a pretty intense title. Isaiah describes them as each having 6 wings. With 2 wings they covered their faces, with 2 they covered their feet, and with 2 they flew. They constantly cry out to one another, "Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts." The whole earth is full of his glory. The very sight of them was so overwhelming that Isaiah cried out in fear, thinking he was doomed. These aren't gentle, comforting figures. They are fiery, powerful beings whose presence is enough to terrify a prophet. Then there are the apanim, or the wheels. These are perhaps the most bizarre of all. Also described in Ezekiel, they appear alongside the cherubim. They are described as a wheel within a wheel, and their rims are high and awesome, full of eyes all around. These wheels could move in any of the 4 directions without turning. They are described as being the very spirit of the living creatures. So, we're talking about giant, spinning, eye-covered wheels that serve as a kind of celestial transportation. It's a description so strange and otherworldly that it's hard for our modern minds to even comprehend. It sounds more like something out of a sci-fi movie than a religious text. So where did our modern image of angels come from? The idea of angels as beautiful humans with wings became popular much later, likely during the Renaissance. Artists needed a way to represent these spiritual beings in a way people could understand and relate to. Giving them human form and adding wings was a simple, effective symbol of their divine nature and their role as messengers from heaven. But this popular image has little to do with the terrifying, majestic, and utterly alien descriptions we find in the Bible. It's also important to remember that some angels in the Bible do appear in human form, often without wings. Think about the angels who visited Abraham or Lot. They looked so much like ordinary men that people didn't even realize they were angels at first. They ate, they talked, and they blended in. This suggests that angels can likely take on different forms depending on their mission. When they are delivering a simple message, they might appear as a familiar human. But when they are revealing the glory and power of God, their true form is something far beyond our human experience. So, what do angels really look like? The answer is complex. They can appear as regular men, or as fiery 6-winged guardians, or as bizarre 4-faced creatures covered in eyes, or even as giant spinning wheels of light. The Bible gives us glimpses of beings so powerful and strange that their true form is likely beyond our ability to fully grasp. The next time you see a painting of a gentle angel, remember the fiery, eye-covered, multi-faced beings of the Scriptures. It's a humbling reminder that the spiritual realm is far more vast and mysterious than we can ever imagine. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this as fascinating as I do, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into ancient mysteries. See you in the next video.